Epic Stream Man said okay, YouTube is live. Epic Stream Man said hopefully the chat works, lol.
Just move on. The holidays are over.
If Verizon's keeping the holiday spirit, Nick, so are we. We just got a great deal.
Super fast.
Yo, 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 what is up? Hack the Planet, Epic Stream Man here, coming at you live with some more Watch Dogs modding. I know I haven't done this in a while. Got our buddy LanNisse's stream, mod pack to try out. Seems to be working.
Josh Huffowitz said
Josh is in the
working.
house. What? Yeah, so we're gonna try out a buddy of mine's merge. Hopefully it downloaded. Let's take a look. It did. Never pay for a copy of 7-zip. Actually, I do have a license somewhere, but I always forget it every time I switch a computer and haven't dug it up in forever. Oh, okay. He's got file info. We should probably go through the README and stuff. Optional add-ons. Oh, okay. You know what? We're going to. So, let's talk about Watch Dogs modding here for a quick second. Give a brief overview for people and how it normally works. You can find mods on nexusmods.com. Let me go to my zoomed in view. Is that any better? It can be better if we make it better. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. That? No, okay. I've never done split screen before. How do we undo that? How do we undo that? Arrange split screen. Separate views. Okay. Weird. I didn't even know Chrome could do that. Anyway. So, yeah, we're going to Nexus Mods. Downloading our buddy LanNisse's merge. Currently, they're rocking version 1.95 of their mod. And the way a lot of Watch Dogs mods work is it's just patch files. So, what are patch files? Patch files are basically, you can think of them like zip files, except they come in pairs. They come in a DAT and a .dat file and a .fat file. The DAT file contains all the data. You can see this one's 1.9 gigabytes. The FAT is just like a file allocation table or a list of the files, but they're both in binary kind of encoded format, so you can't really just like read them as text. But unlike a normal zip file, you need both of these in order to uncompress it, and you need special tools to uncompress it. But these files contain this archive. You could say like a zip file is an archive or a compressed folder. These files contain the compressed folder of game files that update the game in some way. Now, you're funny enough, if we go to let's go to Steam. So if you go to your Steam and you go to let's go back to normal view here. In fact, let's go with me off. If you go to your game and you go to manage and you go to browse local files, that'll take you to where your normal game files are. So the way Watch Dogs work, in your data 164 folder, there's all these DAT and FAT files. The game normally comes with both a patch and also a patch 1 file. So these are just two archives or compressed folders of game mods in them. So even the default vanilla game comes with a patch, and actually a patch 1 as well. So it comes with 2 patches already out of the box. What modders have figured out is they've gotten tools to uncompress these files to get to the loose files inside them. And then you can modify those files to effectively mod the game or change the game. So that's how mods work. So you'll see a lot of mods that you download from sites like Nexus Mods will be where did the yeah, Nexus Mods will just be a replacement patch.dat and patch.fat. So essentially, most the way a lot of mod packs work or mods work in Watch Dogs is they'll either be packed up or merged, and that's what they call this format here, or they'll be loose files, in which the loose files you'd have to unpack these into the actual folder using the special tools, and then put whatever modified files in it and then repack it. So there's an unpacking tool and a packing tool. The nice thing about these already pre-built merges, like our buddies here, is you don't have to worry about any of that because it's already packed up into the patch file. So you're just basically going to go download it and overwrite the vanilla normal game patch with the modified patch. Then when you load the game, you get the mods. To do any more advanced modding, we'd need to, like I said, unpack these files and then put our mods in and then repack it, because the game reads from these two files. Another thing to keep in mind too is if there is patch 1 present, anything inside these archives will overwrite what's in these archives. So essentially, these patch 1 files will take priority over patch. It'll load them both. It'll load these first, and then it'll load these, and any similar files that are inside this archive will overwrite this archive when the game loads. So stuff from both archives can load, but if they're modifying similar files underneath, the patch 1 will take priority, if that makes any sense. So what we gonna do first is, I know my game's modified because we went to manage and browse, and if we go into the data Win64 folder, we can see that I have a bunch of like OG patch. I can tell there's a bunch of stuff in here that's not the default patch files. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rename. I did not want to do that. I'm just going to rename this to Watch Dogs Modded. And that essentially is going to break the game. So when I click on play here, it shouldn't be able to load it because it can't find the game anymore. So what I'm going to do now is, and this is how you'd reset your game before installing new mods or something like that, is I'm going to go to verify games. So to do that, I think we need to go to properties and installed files, and then verify integrity of game. And then what it's going to do is re-download the game. This might take a few minutes, so we can talk about some other things while it's doing that. But that's how you essentially reset your game. Is you could just nuke the folder. In this case, I renamed it so it doesn't see it anymore. You could just delete it, and then you go into properties and installed files and then verify games, and it should re-download your game from scratch and basically reset it to back to what we call vanilla. So that's what we're doing here. And that's going to take a little bit. So while it's doing that, another thing we'll want to do is check out our saved game files. So to do that, your saved game files, unfortunately, are all controlled through the Ubisoft game launcher. So when you install Watch Dogs, unless it's the pirated version, your game files will always be stored under the Ubisoft game launcher directory, which, you know what, I can put in chat. Let me go ahead and put that in chat.
Epic Stream Man said C program files, x86, Ubisoft Game Launcher, save games.
So if I
At
go...
Epic Stream Man said C program
hold on.
files, x86, Ubisoft Game Launcher, save games.
Blah, 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 blah. Yakety schmackety. All right. So if you go to that folder I put in chat, which is just your Ubisoft, under program files, Ubisoft Game Launcher, save games, you'll see a random set of numbers. That's going to be like your Ubisoft number. And then it stores games under different keys. Now, I'm also going to put a list in chat of what some of those numbers mean, depending on what version of the games or what Ubisoft games you have installed. So let me put that in chat really quick. Hold on a second.
Epic Stream Man said 541 rest of world, Steam 274 Uplay, Epic 1428 Complete Edition 828 Asia, Steam 543 Russia, Uplay 545 Asia, Uplay.
Yep.
At Epic Stream Man said 541 rest of world, Steam 274 Uplay, Epic 1428 Complete Edition 828 Asia.
Oh, okay. I can skip it. I didn't know I could do that. All right. So basically what that means is, in this case, since we're playing the Steam version, we want to go to the 541 folder. If I look in the 541 folder, I already have some backup save files, but you're going to see save files of like 1.save and 2.save. These uploads are just whether they've been uploaded to Ubisoft Cloud or not. You don't even need those. It's just a tracker file. I have some backup save files here too. I don't even know what those are from, but you can see these are saves I was playing earlier. What I actually want to do here is just delete these save files because I want to start fresh. So that's all I really wanted to show you. So the key thing was knowing which folder under save games to go to. If you have multiple Ubisoft logins, you might see multiple folders here. And then these are different games you have installed, and they all have like a key next to them. And you can just Google the key and figure out which one's which. But the one we wanted is 541, which is Steam. And then you just want to delete everything out of here. These are old backups I have of something. I'm just going to leave those in here. It won't even see them or read them. I could move them to another directory or not. But anyway, so this essentially, when we start the game, it should rep update file. Hold on. Our update failed. Resume. Sorry about that. So essentially, when we start the game, we want to start fresh new game. You could download a save file from online to start any mission, that kind of thing. But we'll test it from the beginning. So that's save files. What are the tools needed? All right. So this may actually take a bit longer to verify than we wanted. Oh, is it downloaded? Is it done? It completed. It says it completed. Oh, maybe it's done. I think it's done. Okay. So now we go back to our Watch Dogs folder. So here's the modded one we just renamed. Here's the new, as you can see, this was just updated now. This is a brand new verified downloaded from Steam. And you can see it's got a lot less files in it. So this is, now what I recommend before doing any type of modding your game is I would back up your patch files or any files that you're going to be replacing. So in this case, here's the brand new downloaded vanilla patch files because we just re-verified our files. So actually what I'm going to do is just go ahead and compress these into a zip file and then just call these OG patch files. So now we have a backup. If I go into here, you'll see of those 4, patch 1 and patch regular patch files, both the DAT and the FAT. Remember, they come in pairs. All right. So now, if we go grab my buddy's mod pack, I guess Josh is on right now. I don't know if he's paying attention, but go grab my buddy's mod pack here. We're gonna go. Let's go ahead and download these somewhere, or uncompress them somewhere first, because I want to read his README files. So let's go ahead and throw these. Hold on, I have another folder here open. Let's go ahead and throw these. I have a mods directory. I usually throw stuff in. Loose files. Create a new folder and call it LanNisse merge v2.0. All right, so we're going to take his files that we downloaded and just throw them in there. Sorry, I have this off screen, so you can't really see it. So yeah, oh, what does it say? Message. Patch is corrupt. Ooh, okay, hold on a second. So it said something about the archive being corrupt. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these files then. And we're going to go ahead and go back to here and delete his merge. Oh, and I'm going to go re-download his merge. Because usually that message comes up if something didn't download properly. So it basically was trying to uncompress his 7-zip file, and it failed. So let's re-download that. All right, we're going to re-download it into my mods folder. Hopefully it won't take too long. And it's got 20 seconds left. And hopefully it's not corrupted this time. It's either something messed up in my download or my hard drive's going bad. Hopefully it's on my hard drive. We'll see if this one works. All right, so we re-downloaded. And we're just going to go in here and grab those files again, and then slap them in a folder on our hard drive somewhere. And hopefully you don't get an error message this time. No error message this time. All right. So there's his files. Let's go to file info. Let's check out his change log. All right. So he's got a bunch of mods in here. Optional add-ons. Resurgence, agent mod, high FPS. We won't worry about the optional mods for the moment. Let's check out his README real quick. Okay, his README is empty and his references are empty. This is just, he hasn't finished this mod yet. We're testing it out for him, so he's still got to do that. Let's see what he's got in his optional add-ons. That's empty still, so he's still working on that. Let's just go to his DataWin64 folder. So here's his patch files. Okay, so this will be interesting. So we have custom shader object files too to overwrite. So another thing I recommend then is backing those up before we overwrite them. So all we really need to do to install his mod pack is drag these over into our DataWin64, our Watchdogs DataWin64 folder. Sorry, DataWin64 folder. And that should overwrite the normal vanilla patch files that are there. But you'll notice there's also custom shader objects files. So what I'm going to do is back those up as well. So here's the vanilla shader object files. I'm just going to right click on those and also go to compress to a zip file. And I'm going to call these OG shader zip. So now I have a backup of the patch files and the shader objects. So now I can go in here. Oh, when I backed up the patch files, did I do both? Yeah, I got patch 1 and regular patch. Okay. So now I'm going to go in here and just copy his stuff over to here and overwrite and replace both the patch files and the shader object files. So these are his modified versions. You can see his is a lot bigger than the default. The default patch file is like 23 gigabytes. This is 2 gigabytes. So this has a lot of extra stuff in it. And then his shader object is also like 4 times bigger. I think the normal one's like 110 megabytes. So it's got custom shaders in it as well. Now, you'll notice, this is another thing to watch out for. Remember what I said earlier about patch 1 files, and they take precedence, or they'll override any files in your patch file. So in this case, this is still the vanilla patch 1 files. So these files are going to override anything in his mod files that are the same. I have no idea because we haven't unpacked this to see if these overlap at all. But in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and delete these vanilla patch 1 files because I don't want them messing with his mod pack. I don't think it was designed that way. He didn't put anywhere in the instructions to keep the vanilla patch files. In fact, normally what I like to do in my mod packs is I'll put dummy patch 1 files that are just empty that will overwrite people's patch files if they're not needed. But not a lot of people do that. So in this case, we're just going to delete the patch 1 files so they don't accidentally override anything in his modded patch. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So now we should be all set to run the game with his modified shaders and his modified patch files, which are going to modify the game. We have a backup of our patch and we have a backup of the shaders, just in case we want to go back to vanilla without re-verifying our files again. But that's still always an option. Like we did before, we could nuke our Watch Dogs folder and just verify files again. So with that, let's go back here. And here's my mod pack, by the way. It is on Nexus Mods. It's called Epic Mod Pack, or EMP. Just Google that if you're ever interested. It's got a lot of cool mods. But we'll worry about that later. So we've replaced our patch files from our buddy with his mod that we're going to be testing out today. Let me throw this back over here. We erased our save files like we talked about earlier in the 541 folder under Ubisoft Launcher. So we should be starting with a brand new save. I'm just going to minimize that just in case we need to go back to that. And yeah, let's go ahead and start Watch Dogs. Now I want you to pay attention when I start it here, because I'm going to add another mod here after the fact here in a second. So when I start Watch Dogs, another mod I recommend, and it's usually compatible with anybody else's mod pack, is when you start Watch Dogs, it's going to try to sign into Uplay. So if you're not signed in there already. Now this screen right here, this comes up for at least about 30 seconds, sometimes a little longer. This right here is actually doing some system tests on your computer every time you start the game to see what the computer speed is, what the graphics options are, what the graphics resolutions are. That way it's doing checks on your CPU and your GPU, so it can give that to the game for recommended settings. You don't need to do that every time you open up the game, but it does it anyway. Like once, the first time you open the game would be great, or every now and then when you want it to reset things would be great. But no, it does it every time the game opens up. And as you can see, you're just sitting here for 30, 40 seconds every time. Well, some smart modder out there went through and actually updated the DLL file that does this to a modified one that just basically passes default resolutions and stuff every time. And here we go. Now, I'm not sure what resolution. This seems to be using my normal widescreen resolution. Look at that. He's got his own custom menu and everything. Actually, I like this a lot. I like it a lot. Very cool. I like the way. We're just gonna let this play for a minute while I sip some of my chai tea, just to see what he did. I'm actually curious what he made this with. This is pretty nice. Actually, I recognize this. He ripped this from somewhere. The back end of it. He put his own title on the front of it. This is an older Bink file from a different build or something like that, or from not Reborn, but maybe Revival. One of the two, I think. But he put his own logo on the front of it, which is still pretty good. That is same thing Living City uses. He's got his own custom title here too, with custom music. He's using a custom font here. I don't know if I like the music yet. Let's let it kick in for a second. Let me know if the audio is too loud. Double check the chat's working while we're waiting for this to play a little bit. Whip out my other keyboard here.
At Epic Stream Man said test from Uteboy. Epic Stream Man said test from Twitch.
Alright, seems to be working. Just make sure they show up here. Just don't want to miss any of you guys' chats. Alright. I really kind of like this.
Josh Huffowitz said yep.
Josh is still in the house. What is up, my dude? Alright. Well, because we erased the save file, we only have the options to start new. And, ooh, I like how he said bad blood not supported. I'll have to ask him how he did that. Oh, it's probably a loc file change, actually. But I like that. Now, if you can only, like, disable it in the menu. I think there is a way to disable it in the menu, too. I remember somebody showing me that. But let's go ahead and start a new game. This is always a good test for a mod pack.
At Josh Huffowitz said get mod and Bray.
In fact, it crashed. All right. Well, that's one thing to show our buddy that his mod pack crashed when starting a new game. We'll have to test it again to see if that's always the case. It is brand new vanilla. We refreshed all the files back to vanilla, so I don't think it's anything else going on. Let's just verify that. So that's our save game. You'll notice it does have a basic save file. It's only 3 kilobits. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and leave that because it's at least initialized save file. We'll leave that for the moment because it did try to start a new game. We'll go back to our Steam, our Watchdogs, DataWin64. We're still rocking his patch files and all that. I just want to make sure we didn't have anything in the bin file. Yeah, this is the default bin folder. So what we're going to do, since the game reset anyway, is I'm going to show you guys that mod I was talking about. So if you just look at Watchdogs mods, one of the latest mods, because this was just updated, is what I was talking about, that splash screen that comes up. And this is a It's the source code, so you can actually look at the source code and recompile it yourself if you want it to, so you know he's not doing anything nefarious there. But also the DLL file. So we're going to download this really quick. And we're going to install this too. Now this shouldn't mess with his patch file or anybody's patch file at all, because it's literally just replacing the DLL that does the initial GPU and CPU check. So this shouldn't mess with anybody's mod pack at all. It just will make the game load faster. So what we're going to do is replace this DLL with this modded DLL file with the normal DLL in our Win64 folder. Here, let's move this down a bit so you guys can see it a little closer. So inside our Watch Dogs bin folder, instead of the data Win64 folder, the bin folder holds some of the other DLL files and whatnot. This is the thing here that does the system detection every time it loads. We are going to go ahead and just rename this one, since it's a single file, to OG system DLL. That way the game won't see it at all anymore. And we're going to replace it with this modified one that we got from the mod here on Nexus Mods called System Detection 64 patch. So now we are rocking the modded one. In fact, you'll see it's a lot smaller. Like the original one's like 292 kilobytes because there's a bunch of tests it runs. The modded one's a lot smaller because it doesn't actually run tests. It's just feeding it basic feedback that it needs to start the game. And that should make the game load a lot faster. And then since we're reloading the game anyway, it's a good time to do that. So we haven't changed anything else. Like I said, that DLL file wouldn't affect anybody's mods anyway. It's just going to make our game load faster. So let's test to see if we can start a new game now, at least that the save file's been initialized. I've seen this kind of issue on other mod packs before. Notice how quickly the splash screen went away this time. There, right into the game. We had the Uplay Connect pop up really quick, and then we had the splash screen that does all the system detection like instantly go away. That's what that mod does. That's great. All right, so it still says new game. Let's see if it crashes out again. If it does, then we'll try starting with the save file. No, we're good. So had to initialize once. Don't know if that's repeatable. We'd have to totally clear out our save file and try it again. He's using some mods that just gave us a bunch of stuff, perks, right off the bat. In fact, while this is playing, we should see again what was in his mod pack. Let's go back in there to the README. The changelog, sorry. I don't think we could read this now because it's 2013 health bar. I'm trying to see if he has Living City in here at all. Ambrose light bulbs, merge Wallace custom songs. All right, Legion face textures. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't think this is the full change log of everything he's got in it. I'd have to look at his mod page for everything else that's in it. But let's go ahead and get through here really quick. I'll be right back while this goes.
All right, let's do it. I'm hacking in. Look at that. Secrets and lies floating in a cloud of data. I just reach out, pluck it from the sky, and it's mine. It's ours.
I'm back.
Stay focused.
You know what? We're gonna skip through this, actually.
You gotta believe me, man. Who gave the order?
Told you. I don't know.
You don't know.
Hate the family? Not a problem. Nope. Husky, I'm good. You'll never hear from him again.
So what do you think, Maurice?
Did you scare me? It was a job, man. I didn't know.
Who was on the other end of the call? Give me a name.
They never gave me a name.
Yeah, I'll tell you a name.
Oh.
Lena. Lena Pierce. Who gave the order?
I spoke to them on the phone. They told me where to find you. That's all I know, man. That's all I know.
Give me a name.
I don't know.
All right, you're supposed to pull out your weapon and shoot Maurice.
Kill me.
You're supposed to pull out your weapon and shoot Maurice. By the way, I'm playing in Ultrawide, so this is what my screen actually looks like. We actually might have to load something so it looks a little better on full screen here.
How's your memory now?
I wonder what happens if I don't press anything. He's coming at me, bro. So this is full screen. This is Ultrawide. Oh, yeah, it does it for you. All right. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to load.
I bet he talked to you.
I'm gonna have to load something because I'm playing on Ultrawide. So normally I use photo mode and more or ultimate camera tools by Sad Gamer because it has a widescreen fix. I don't have that downloaded now. I'll show you guys that in a little bit probably, but it does add some extra mods to this and that don't really interfere with anything. But I want to keep it as pure as possible for the moment while we're testing his mod here. Now, I want to load that because I see all this, but you guys are normally going to see just this view unless I fix it. So, what I'm going to do is load a program called Flawless Widescreen, which will instantly fix this. Flawless Widescreen, we have it set to highest FOV. Now, watch this when we go back in here. There we go. Now you can see Aiden a lot better. And now on my widescreen view, this is how I'm playing. Now you'll notice the mini-map goes off screen a bit. That's why I like Sad Gamer's tool better, because the mini-map on the far right there gets locked to a 16:9 aspect ratio and is centered in the screen. So when I go to full screen view here for you guys, it's not actually off the screen. But for now, that's fine. It wants me to hack.
I can't keep running. I can't do it. That fucking Aiden Pierce. I can't.
Nope.
Keep moving.
Okay, I was like, will it actually let you skip? Alright. So, because of Flawless Widescreen, you guys can see a lot more of the action when I'm in full screen versus widescreen. Unfortunately, the mini-map's cut off, like I said. But there is a way to fix that by using a different mod, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, we're going to pick up some cash money. Oh, I can put myself back on screen now. I'm going to pick up some cash money and some chemicals, because Aiden's an addict. And yeah. Let's go. Oh, we missed some. We're not trying to make a perfect run, but we got to get his meds. He likes meds. Can we actually even do anything with the meds right now? No. Can't even craft a lure yet. Alright.
Yo, Maurice! Yo, what's shaking, motherfucker?
What's shaking, motherfucker? That's actually Wrench, by the way. Same guy who does Wrench's voice in Watch Dogs 2.
I leave you for 2 minutes.
Give me my bullets.
I tossed them. What? You said you'd kill him otherwise.
I told you to hold on to them, Jordy. Where you been, anyway?
I had to make a call. And you get what you need from Maurice? Oh, you're kidding me.
Let's clean this mess up. Stop admiring your work.
Hey, that's cute and all, but I'm disappointed, Pierce. I mean, you failed to spot the nasty inter-gang drama I'm creating here.
I don't like loose ends. Let's get him out of here.
No, too late. Bottom of the 8th. Chicago's ahead. Game's almost over. We are out of time. Huh. Nice shot. Huh. Come on, you're not just a little interested in my phone call?
All right, fine. Tell me about your phone call.
Glad you asked. Okay, we got a bunch of dead bodies, right? We got 40,000 people above us. We need a distraction. I called the cops.
You did.
Crazy ass Shorty.
So, cops arrive and...
Chicago
Alright,
police.
he called the
If
cops.
there's anybody in here, identify yourselves.
Identify yourselves.
Tip said we're looking for gangbangers. Sweep the room. Careful, these shitbags don't play fair.
Wish they'd just play in their own bag.
Alright, let me see if I can clear the chat really quick. Widgets. On screen chat. Edit. Clear. Alright, cool. And I go back here. Dashboard. Good. Alright, sweet.
Yard.
Alright. Oh, cool. He's got add-ons for Living City, at least, because when you go to use your weapon wheel, time slows down. Even though we don't have focus mode yet, and we don't have any bullets, because Jordy took our bullets. There is a gun laying right here, though. I don't know why we can't pick that up. I never go this direction. I always go the other way. Let's go this way this time. Gotta get more meds, even though we can't apparently use them yet. We don't have focus mode.
Victimless crime, then. Why'd they have to pick the biggest game of the season to pull this shit?
Make the pop machine go. Beat your face. Oh, wait, mission failed identified. I didn't say to use a gun. And who did we get identified by?
Identify yourselves.
So we don't have any bullets
Tip
now.
said we're looking for gangbangers. Sweep the room. Careful, these shitbags don't play fair.
Wish they'd just play in their own backyard.
Here's the weapon. Gunshot wounds.
At just Chris 846 asks, bruh, I haven't played this game in forever.
Bruh!
Support was discontinued?
No, I'm running modded right now. We are running a modded game right now. In fact, you see time slows down when I use my weapon wheel. Now, I don't know why. We need to put our weapon away before we attack this guy. This time. Oh, he saw me. Oh, we got shot in the face!
Anybody in here, identify yourselves.
Oh, you thought support? You support? No, this game still works. In fact, online still works for this game, even surprisingly.
Play in their own backyard.
Now, I think that's mainly because all the online servers do for this game is matchmaking. So all it has to do is connect two players, and then one of the players hosts anyway. So we just picked up ammo. That's a key thing. So we want to put that ammo.
And just Chris 846 said graphics still hold up.
Oh yeah. And we're playing modded too, so I think the graphics are modified at the moment. Anyway, let's go around this way this time. Got him. We're supposed to track them with this thing. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Whatever. So yeah, we're playing modded. It's got a bunch of stuff and enhancements to make the graphics look better. I'm actually playing on Ultrawide right now. This is what my actual game looks like. We may have some glitches because I'm actually running at 120 FPS. This is a game that you actually want to run at. You want to lock it to 30 FPS because there are some things that break the higher FPS you go. In fact, let's see if we can see. If I run and strafe back and forth, you see how he kind of teleports back and forth? See how he bounces back and forth? That's because I'm running at high FPS. And you see his coat flapping in the wind right now? That's because I'm running at high FPS. In fact, let's go to settings right now and see if we can lock that down. Undefined resolution. No, it won't let me change the refresh rate because it doesn't understand what resolution I'm actually running at. That's fine. Let's actually bump these up. Motion blur off. Depth of field. We'll see what kind of depth of field. I find, and a lot of people have said this, depending on what graphics mod you're running, water actually looks more realistic on high.
846 said making mods is a job.
Oh yeah.
Lots of patience required.
Yeah, especially for this game. Modding this game is a pain in the ass. That's why we're loading a mod pack. Oh, that depth of field's working though. That's a pretty strong depth of field. You see how blurry it gets up there unless I look directly at it? In fact, let's go full screen there so you guys can see it a little better. I'll look down, see how it gets blurry. I'll look up, less blurry. That's the depth of field. It's supposed to make it look more realistic. We'll try it out for a bit, but it's a bit strong. I think the graphics are looking pretty good with this mod pack. So I'm running a mod pack from a buddy of mine. Let me see if I still have it up. If I go to Nexus Mods, right here is LanNisse's Merge. Now he's got version 1.95 up right now. I'm actually testing his version 2.0, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. You'd have to go to his mod page here. In fact, I'll link it in chat. Let me link that in chat real quick for you guys. So you can at least test his current version.
Man, send a link. At Epic.
You can at least test his current version.
Looks like it unlocks from the other side.
Yeah. So it's got a lot of mods in it. Now I have a mod pack of my own called Epic Mod Pack, or EMP. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I need to unlock the door. Duh. And my beta version of the mod pack actually has issues right here. I've heard from other people.
See anything? Nope. Quiet here.
All right, that unlocked the door. Now we can go through the door. So I'm using in my mod pack, I'm using a new
At just Chris 846
camera
said
mod.
That lighting needs to be modded.
Yeah, that lighting was a little bright. So this is where some mod packs break. Mine, because of the camera mod I'm using, the angle's a lot lower. But you're supposed to pick up electronic parts here, and then you're supposed to craft a lure for the first time. And then you're supposed to throw the lure, but because it's kind of like a tutorial, it's got you really locked into position. So on my game, like, the angle's a lot lower, so when you go to like throw your lure out, you can't actually like throw it because it's like hitting the table. Doesn't seem to be a problem on his here. I'll have to test that on mine later. Yeah, this depth of field's a bit strong. See how I can barely see him unless I'm pointing at him? But some people find that more realistic. Because of how your eyes would normally focus and stuff like that.
Probably.
I think he's got lethal takedowns. In fact, let's test that. We're going to go ahead and get our weapon out. Now, normally when you do a takedown on police, it always does the non-lethal version. But if we have a weapon out, it should do lethal. Oh, wait, the cop's gone from up here. We'll try it on somebody out here.
Hey, you, sir.
This is
Yeah, you, come
bullshit,
here.
man. You ain't got no problem, cuz.
We're just talking.
Hey, man, look, I got my tickets right
No,
here.
no, keep your hands where I can see them.
Get back now. You're viceroys, aren't you?
That ain't illegal, right?
Don't get smart. How did you two afford VIP tickets?
Okay, I didn't do the lethal takedown. I just wanted to say... Oh, now we got to do that whole thing over again? Let's try it on this guy.
He's not moving unless I give him a reason.
Electronic parts.
Racezilla said, "Test, can you see this message?"
I can see the message. Okay. Yep, it came up, and I heard you. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you back. I think he was here earlier. Oh yeah, we got to throw one of these.
All right, take the bait.
Take the bait. All right, we're gonna pull our weapon out this time and see if it'll do a lethal takedown. It did. Lethal takedown. But you do a lethal takedown in this tutorial and it counts it as getting caught because they heard the gunshot. So I just wanted to test to see if that would do that, and it does. So lethal takedown mod is installed, but it's not good to use right here in this tutorial. And that is controlled on whether your weapon is out or not. So we have to make sure we keep our weapon put away. I think he replaced the focus sound because that does that kind of weird noise every time we open up the weapon wheel. It enters focus mode, which is Aiden's like slow down time ability. We almost saw us. Trying to get used to depth of field to see if I like it or not. That light is very bright. I will agree. Oh shit, we had our gun out. I forgot about that. Sorry.
Racezilla said, "Sorry, I'm trying to ask you a question, but TTS is not picking it up."
I hear you. What's the question you want? Oh, it didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Quick question. Do you think it would be possible to remove enemy icons from the minimap? Ideally, I would love to make reappear with the CTO skin. Oh, absolutely. It should be possible. There's a mod out there called Fox Mod, which attempts to do some of that, but it is customizable if you know what you're doing. In fact, he offers some optional customizations with it. In fact, I'll show you really quick. If you go to Nexus Mods and you look up Fox Mod, it's by our buddy Timeline. The Fox Mod. In fact, I helped him name this mod. He was trying to look for a cool name for it. I was like, the Fox Mod, dude. So I think he says that in here somewhere. I don't know if I'm still on his page. Epic. Maybe under change log somewhere. Permissions and credits. Ah, there we go. Epic Stream Man. We're coming up with the name. I'm under permissions and credits. But anyway, Fox Mod. What it does, if you haven't heard about it, is it tries to control the UI elements so that they're more realistic. So basically the mini map and stuff like that that you would think would be coming from Aiden's phone or profiler when he has it up only show up when you pull your profiler out. When Aiden actually pulls his phone out in game, the mini map will show up. Otherwise, a lot of the HUD elements are hidden. So it makes the screen a lot cleaner, and it also makes you choose between when your profiler's up, it's harder to aim and shoot at the same time. What I mean by that is the reticle goes away. You can still shoot and stuff with your phone up, but you have to kind of aim at the center of your screen without the reticle. So it makes it a little bit more realistic. But his mod actually comes, if you look at the files on the Files tab, he actually comes with a lot of optional stuff here, like disable profiler crosshair, hackable object outlines, no enemy ranks, remove weapon UI. There's a bunch of stuff in here. You'd have to read his readme on how to do it, and you can also join the Watch Dogs modding Discord, which I can link in chat actually. If I go to my mod page, I know I have a link there. Here's my mod pack, by the way. The Epic Mod Pack, or EMP. At the bottom of my page, there's a link. Let me copy link. I'll go ahead and throw that in chat for people.
Epic Stream Man send.
That's the Watch Dogs modding Discord. Thank you for letting me know that I missed your question. I don't know why it's not displaying, but yeah, just let me know if I miss it. I'll try to pay attention to chat more. Hopefully that answers your question. Maybe the Fox mod can give you what you want. But if you want help on how to customize that or how to install it, check out the Watch Dogs modding Discord, which I just linked in chat. That's where I hang out a lot of the time. You'll find me there and a bunch of other cool modders.
Moving unless I give him a reason.
All right, let's see if we can actually do this and get a little further in testing out my buddy's mod.
Race Scylla said, "Thank you. I'll take a look."
Yep. You can find a lot of other cool mods there. Nexus Mods has a bunch of mods and mod packs, which I recommend starting with a mod pack if you're new to Watch Dogs modding, because Watch Dogs modding is tricky. Mod pack will let you try out a bunch of mods ahead of time, so that you can see what you like. And if you want to make customize the game yourself or get into modding yourself, you can learn a lot from those mods. I want to make sure we put our weapon away. So weapons out, weapons away. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to get caught this time. Picked up some more ammo automatically. That light is super bright. That must be probably a modified bloom setting. It could be just the graphics mod he's running. I don't know if this is based off of Fall of the Windy City, probably. See, we got some cops. So they are showing up on my mini-map, like you said. You guys can't really see that because my mini-map's off screen right now because I'm actually playing in ultra-wide. If I go to my full widescreen view, you guys will see the mini-map there. I like to play in ultra-wide because it's more immersive for me. I can also play in 4K on my 55-inch OLED, which is above me right here. But I actually found playing both ways, I actually like the immersiveness of the curved ultra-wide in front of me.
I'm stuck unless we create a major distraction.
But yeah, this is how I normally show the stream, just the center of the screen. But the mini-map gets cut off with the way I'm doing it right now.
Everything's connected to the CTOS with a serious firewall.
Right now, I need to get out of the stadium. Can you find me the nearest access point?
In the next room. But you'll need to find someone with security clearance.
Security guard should have access. All these cops, there's gotta be one around.
Yeah, I am. You got an evacuation plan, right? Of course we do. Good, we need to get moving on it. We're not gonna evacuate 40,000 people so we can play cowboys and Indians. But you got an isolated incident in the basement, we can close the basement. I got no problem with that. This whole place is about to fill up with Chicago PD. That's gonna cause a panic. We need to shut the game down and get people out of here safely.
We hacked the server. Now we have the code to create a blackout. Unlock skill to craft. Oh, we don't want to craft it. We just want to select it. That's right. And blackout.
Racezilla said, I'm gonna go now as it's getting late. Thank you for the help.
Hey,
Take
no
care."
problem, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you on the modding Discord sometime.
Blackout destroyed a couple arc lights we may have injured. We've got people filing onto the field. We're coordinating now with v2.0 to get the system back online. Bear with us.
Oh!
GTFO, man. I'm not sure about the lighting on this mod. It is a bit hard to see some of the bright lights and some of the darkness. Maybe good on an OLED monitor, but...
Where are you, Jordy?
What? Gone. I'm allergic to cops, so's Maurice, but don't worry, I left you a present. Friend of a friend deals in pre-owned cars. Got a real beauty waiting for you in the garage across the street. Take it or leave it, I don't care. Gotta go.
Gotta go. Alright, cool. Yeah, this is hard to walk through when you're looking straight up at the light. Oh, look at that bounce around. And the little hacking lines, the Nexus lines. Look, power's out. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is hard to see. Yep. Look behind camera, blah, blah, blah. Racking trees. Those are strong fences. I like to get to the train tracks is how I like to do this part. Then I just follow the train tracks down.
Be advised, a patrol SUV has been dispatched after the suspect.
I needed this bad. Finally got the goddamn trigger, man. Just need to break through. How?
I think the circle there was bigger than normal than I remember.
To get inside his head. The guilt is eating him up. I'll give him a couple of days. I bet he'll start reaching out.
Anytime. M to open map. Place the GPS marker. View objective. Fast travel. Reach hideout. Collects antiques. He's a veterinarian. His depth of field is pretty strong. Look at that. Former busker. Sound engineer. Cool. We got ourselves a system key, bitches.
Finding Maurice was correct. We've gained access to the CTOS backdoor while the police were being distracted by you. Since we both win in this, we'll share what we have. That backdoor allows you some access to the CTOS network.
Ooh, backdoor action.
Give me time.
Open skill tree. And I think it automatically wants you to be able to open gates and garages. And we have other skill points. We're not going to really be playing this through, but transformer hacks are great. Can't do that yet. Road spikes. Disrupt enemy comms is always great. ATM boosts. If you need money. Hacking. Where's our focus mode? I always want to get focus. Focus is good. And then getting to blast resistance is always important to me for doing bomb jumps. Being able to actually craft some stuff is good. Jam comms always good. Yeah, a lot of stuff you can't get past the initial circle. Making it so you don't have to break open windows to hack cars is nice. Ooh. Okay, this is odd. Our workbench lets us craft stuff. Okay, I was thinking
Demon Outcast
wardrobe.
said blast resistance. Best perk ever in any video game.
Damn right. Damn right. Blast resistance. That is the way to go in lots of games. In this game, I love it for bomb jumping. Alright, let's see. Wardrobe is what I thought I was clicking on. Not so what outfits do we got? Custom. Okay, so this does have some Living City outfits. You got like a Punisher outfit. You got kind of a Division outfit. A Gunman outfit. That's kind of nice. He doesn't have a hat on. Hitman outfit. With the gloves. That's pretty nice. So these come with the Living City mod, which is part of his mod pack. Inmate. Look like we're in prison. And this is the outfit you see in one of the flashbacks called Memories. That's why it's called the Memories outfit. What else we got? Oh, police officer. So you can do some role playing. Or Vincent outfit. This is supposed to look like Vincent from Collateral, the movie. Not bad, not bad. And then let's get the white hat hacker outfit. Let's go with the gunman outfit. I like the jacket and the gloves. I was a bit cut off because of the widescreen, but... And this will be the Memories. This is where that actually outfit comes from.
Demon Outcast said loved Collateral. I wish these outfits were accessible on PS4.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'd have to have a... Well, that might be possible, actually. So that might be possible. I've seen somebody recently hack their save file. So they downloaded their save file from their PS4, put it on PC. There's some tools that'll let you open up that save file. Or you have to edit the hexadecimal raw code of the save file. You know what you're looking for. You can replace item IDs, which tie to which outfit you have unlocked. And there's a way to replace the item ID if you had the item ID of the Memories outfit. I was going to say, it would only work for outfits that are in the base vanilla game.
Sick of remembering her that way.
Not some of these custom outfits that come from like the Living City mod pack. But for the Memories outfit, or like the police officer outfit possibly.
It's always the same nightmare.
Or no, the inmate outfit and the Memories outfit, it would probably work because those are in the base game. Because you wear those in different missions or in different cutscenes. So they have to be in the base game. But if they're in the base game, you could potentially hack your save file to get those outfits, or to swap to those outfits, basically. Then you have to transfer that save file back on your PS4, load up your game, and you basically show up in that outfit instead of the outfit you're wearing, is the idea. I haven't tried it myself, but I've heard other people play with that, so it's potentially possible. Potentially possible. Let's throw me back up here. Alrighty. So let's see. One thing I'll have to talk to... So he definitely has Living City loaded. One thing, because I'm testing his mod pack, I don't think he sent me all the files. Because Armory's showing up here. Let's go ahead and quit out, actually. What we're missing is Living City config file. So let's double check something really quick. So some of the mods come with extra files. I'm testing a mod pack for him, so I don't have all his files. So his normal v1.95 version of his mod pack comes with doesn't come with Living City either. I'll have to ask him. He's not online right now. Otherwise, I'd ask him. Let me go to mods. Here's his... No, he hasn't re-uploaded his old mod pack yet. But he's missing the Living City config file because it's definitely in there. Unless he hard-coded a bunch of the options. But the config file tells Living City mod, that's part of his mod pack, what to turn on and what to turn off. I don't see it. So what we're actually going to do is grab Living City from the silver one and grab, it doesn't really matter which version. I should already have it. And we're going to load his config file. Do I still have the folder? Yes. So it should go where your patch files go. So if we go back to the Data Win64 folder under Watchdogs game folder, there should be a text file that goes along with this, with these patch files. Which we'll get from Living City. So we want this config file here from the Living City mod, which we just downloaded, and we want to throw that into our Data Win64 folder. If we open this up, there'll be a bunch of options. Let me move this down a bit so y'all can read it. And let me move it over. So yeah, Living City gives you a bunch of things like two-handed driving. We'll go ahead and enable that. Auto hide HUD. I'm going to turn that. I'm going to leave that off. Body cam. I'm going to turn that on. Fuel system turned on. Actually, we want it to, yeah, enable. Toggle zoom. Switch that to 2, which is the alternate toggle method. Talkative Aiden will enable. Madness car with machine guns will enable. Hands in pockets will enable. Mask toggle will enable. The clock I'm going to disable because that gets in the way of the body cam sometimes. Speedometer, we're going to switch to miles per hour. Offline invasions I'm going to turn off just because I don't like them. Taxi mode enabled. Offline races enabled. Air traffic enabled. That actually makes helicopters fly around the city randomly. Civilian hacks, that adds some extra civilian hacks. Random events. Owl Hotel hideout. Black markets. Bodyguard. Call police hunter. Driver reset camera. Get what? I don't even know what that does. Hold on. I will leave it on. CTOS. Tower fast travels. First load. We'll leave that disabled. That messes up some other mods that might be loaded, I've heard. We'll actually disable first load as well. Limited inventory. That's what should make the armory show up. We'll actually leave that on for the moment. Replace scans. Yes. Guards respawn in restricted areas every 10 minutes. That's fine. Repeat custom missions. We'll turn that on. We'll leave it default. Ambush chance 20%. We're actually going to turn that down to 10%. Ambush happens anytime. We'll leave that disabled. Water bullet fix. This lets you, when you shoot the water, actually shows the bullets hit the water. That's kind of cool. That should have been part of the normal game. Hacking zoom, I like that. Enable custom items and missions. We'll leave that off. In Force Bad Blood compatibility, we'll leave that off because Living City wasn't designed to work with the DLC Bad Blood, but we'll save that, close that. Let's bring back up this changelog really quick. Where'd that go? Sorry, I think I closed it out. So, wet sweater file concept mask. Better IED and civilian hack times. Enhanced stubble. Replaces remove glitch outfit. So getting a new slot. So Tito outfit, whatever that is. Wet gloves and mittens. Premiere visual config. 16x anoscopic filtering. Remove post-effects LUT. Soft hair Aiden. Default render improvements. Signs overhaul. That's why the signs look sharper and stuff. Okay. Finish custom credits. Better splash screen. I like the splash screen in main menu. 2013 heat bar. Okay. 2012 loading music. That's where you got that from. 2013 trees. That's why we have the custom shaders, I believe. 2011 boot logo. Oh, okay. That's what that was. 2012 objective update sound. Particle overhaul. Ambrose light bulbs. We'll have to check that out later. Remove outline and city hotspots from progression. 14-minute chase demo music. Better blood. Ooh, okay. Stronger vehicle parts. Chicago. Oh, okay. The river mist restoration. That should add like fog around the river. I don't know what that does. Custom songs. Limp Bizkit. Okay, we'll have to check that out. Fix floaty coat physics. Exposed trailer mask. Main menu mod around minimaps. Oh, these are stuff he removed. Optional add-ons. We didn't do any optional stuff, so. All right, so we loaded the Living City config. So now when we run it, some of the Living City mod stuff should actually be working. I'll have to mention that to Ian before I forget. Testing going good. Only crashed once. Starting new game. Then worked fine so far. LC config text is missing though from v2.0, and it seems from your new upload of your v195 as well. FYI. Alright, I told him his config file is missing. Alright, let's load this back up. Now that we have the Living City config file to tell it what parts of that mod to load. Because otherwise... Oh, file corrupted. The program has been manipulated and may be infected with a virus. Disrupt. What the fuck? Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what that was about, but it worked fine. If the disrupt DLL was corrupted, the game should not run at all. All right. I do like his menus and startup stuff. They're different.
I'm sick of remembering her that way. It's never a dream of her tiny face pressing the window when she knows I was coming over. Or that little
Okay.
wobbly dance she did. It's always the same nightmare.
Okay, I don't think we can get into the armory yet until we progress a little further into the game. I think we have to do this one mission before all the Living City stuff unlocks.
Distractions. And they can't hide from me. I'll have to thank CTOS one day. Simple breach of their facial recognition software, and I've got access to everyone's personal details.
System keys.
I get it. But how? I get that the place is a dump. There's mold on the... I said I get it. But do you have enough to move her someplace else? I sure as fuck do not.
Please, you must have something I can borrow.
I got some safe.
Potential crime. That's what we need to do. We're gonna need a car. Which we can hack into now. Crime detected. That's always in the same spot. Right down the road here. Now what do we have for guns? That's it, eh? Just in case we get the cops on us.
Alright.
Hey, babe.
He's here somewhere.
What's up?
Just move carefully. Don't get spotted.
Just playing through some of the game.
Profiler, do the work.
Let the profile do the work. We gotta stop a crime.
Alright. He's close. She must be the woman he's after.
What?
This guy's close. I can feel it.
It does. Our dog's name is Clara.
You want to be on camera? No, you're a big dog.
Hey, we need to talk.
There's nothing to talk about. We're done. Deal with it.
You're so fucking wrong. I'm not done yet.
Get away! I'll scream.
Oh, I'll teach you.
Get him! Got him! Pick up his 9mm.
You won't bother anyone now.
Got a skill point. Woo! Got another progression reward.
I'm so bored. Like,
Easy peasy. Put your gun away, Aid. Jesus Christ.
oh, you played one.
Yeah.
Damn. Back on the OG.
Nikki, hey, I know, the party started.
It's almost over. Where are you?
I'm on my way.
Ugh, you make me crazy. Jackson's really looking forward to it. Get over here. We miss you.
We miss you.
I'll be there.
Me.
Sorry, Nick, I need to take this. I'll see you soon.
Good. You got out.
Jordy.
Look, if you need some wheels, give me a call. I'll set you up.
Pre-owned cars?
You'd rather register yourself at a car dealer? I don't ask questions. This guy gets me any ride I want. And you, if you need it.
I just might. How's Maurice doing?
There's so many cars right around here I could steal, though.
Sunshine and buttercups. I'm gonna dump him at my little dumping place.
I need him alive, Jordy.
Yeah, alive. Whatever.
Goes against your better nature, huh?
I'd pop him and be done, but hey, you pay me right, I'll keep him alive as long as you
Jordy's actually played by one of the guys from Battlestar Galactica, who is not Asian at all and is totally white. But that's fine.
Voice acting at this era wasn't really a consideration for that.
Yeah.
It was just, can you do the voice?
Alright, now the Living City stuff is enabled.
Now there's a little bit more of a expectation that you'll provide voices to people roughly related.
So now we can use car on demand.
Your chariot awaits.
Your chariot awaits. And now all this stuff should be unlocked. City hotspots. Okay, yeah, now the Living City stuff is working. You can see the name of the motorcycle, how fast you're going, and how much gas you have. This mod adds fuel to the game, so you actually have to like go to gas stations and fuel up potentially, or get a new car. See if there's any gas stations on the way. There's not actually a lot of gas stations in this game. Oh, this is a gas station, I believe. So one thing I'll mention to my buddy who created this mod pack is he needs the fix I made. I actually made a fix for this. He's using some of the classic UI mods replacement of graphics to make them look like from the beta version of the game. Living Cities uses one of those icons for the gas station or the fuel icon, but when you switch to if you're modding to the classic versions of the icons, that doesn't have the same fuel icon, so it actually shows up as a clock icon instead. So that should be a fuel icon. I have a mod that patches that and moves it back to a fuel icon, but still keeps the rest of the classic icons. So I will have to give him that and have him update his mod pack for it. Because this, which looks like a clock, I guess it kind of looks like a fuel gauge, you could argue, so maybe it's not that bad. But it's actually a clock icon. You go here, you can actually refuel. See, it says gas station. And now we do that, it's actually filling up to 100% or 99%. Do we run out of money? Anyway, we fueled up. And as you drive the bike around, actually uses fuel. Alright, we're supposed to be going to Nikki's house. Check. Campaign, yeah. So we want to click on that. That would give us our navigation. It looks like he's using smaller navigation mod too. Which I don't know if he listed on this mod pack. But the little icons on the street are a lot smaller. Oh wait, let's try something real quick. We're going to first person or body cam mode. Check this out. Oh, he's using different sounds for profiler. Interesting. But check this out. While you're in body cam mode, you actually get a first person view on the motorcycle, which is kind of cool. Don't normally get that in the base game. Da 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 Nikki's house. Da, 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 da. Push it. Oh, you gotta start it outside. Big brother.
I haven't been in Nikki's since the funeral. Am I ready? Jack's last birthday, Lena sang off key. Happy birthday. Full throttle, no holds barred. Now, I'm afraid of the silence.
Alright, back on our bike. Head over to Nikki's place. Gotta knock over the fire hydrant every time, baby. Whoa. Oh wait, yeah, you can't go through the house. You gotta go through the back.
Okay. Here
How old
goes.
are you today? Oh. No, I think you're 9. I'm 10. 9, 10. 9, 10. Well, in that case, you deserve 10 birthday tickles. What? 1, 2,
Tentacles?
3, 4,
What?
5, 6,
I knew it.
8, 9, 10. 10. Stay here for a second.
They got tentacles. Oh, I like the facial hair, actually, on Aiden.
So, an entire year and
Late. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nick. Really.
come here. Let's have a look at you. You look older.
Oh, nice. Thanks for that.
It's his first birthday without Lena.
How's he doing?
Still doesn't talk to anybody but me. Yolanda says it's his way of maintaining some sort of control.
Yolanda.
His therapist.
So what's the weird beach noises in the background?
It's good. Just slow. It's hard, but we're gonna get through it. Jax.
Hey. Sorry I'm late. Can I get a hug? Wow. You are big. So, hey, what do you got there? Wow, the healer. Cool. You bought him a real toy, huh?
Why don't you bring up your toys? I'm gonna speak with your uncle.
Yeah, I'll be up there in a sec.
This matters. You being here. I just need to make sure that things are different.
You can see his teeth.
Things are different.
It's because I'm playing an Ultrawide. It's not his mod pack.
You and Jax are the most important people in my life.
All that stuff would normally be off screen like this.
Always the big brother, huh?
What?
Last time I was back here, it was Lena's birthday. Jackson adored her.
First person.
You missed all the fun. The kids were playing vigilante.
Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. Steal your meds.
Let me guess. Jax was the vigilante.
No, they were all.
Now I need to take some pills. Because I'm an addict. Oh wait, I thought I unlocked focus mode. Where are my pills? I could have been a contender. Okay. Why doesn't it give me focus pills? Rest, hijack driver. I didn't steal pills, I stole meds, which is a crafting component. Okay.
He was gonna have his birthday cake. That thing was an abomination. All burnt and lopsided. That was Dad in a nutshell. He did a lot of ugly things, but it was always about family.
It's about family.
Oh, really? No, don't let me interrupt you. Who is this? You think blogging caller ID will hide you? I don't know what's so entertaining, but the police won't find it very funny at all. I'm gonna give you some advice. Are you listening? Go outside, meet people, get a life, and stop calling me. Listen, the police can trace this call.
I'm gonna hack it.
Oh, nice. You don't scare me.
I know where you live. How are the locks on those doors?
Who is this? Why are you calling?
Do you feel safe, Nikki?
What?
Who was that?
Doesn't matter, just some stupid crank. It happens. Do you think this is strong enough?
Look, did you know his voice?
Oh, Jesus, Aiden, just leave it. It's fine.
It's fine. He thinks he can get inside.
How do you know what he thinks?
You're checking the locks.
Look, I can handle this on my own. We do not need your help.
Nikki.
Blah, 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 blah.
Grown man making crank calls. Let's see how safe you feel when I trace your call.
Oh shit. It's on now.
There you are.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Damn it. He's on the move.
Hopefully I don't run out of gas.
I've been afraid of this.
I'm getting
threats to my family again.
Gonna get this car. It's harder to drive, but it's faster. Dude, get out of my way, bitch. Oh shit. Whoa. Okay, this car's all over the place. Now he gone.
Grown man making crank calls. Let's see how safe you feel when I trace
Wrong
your
button.
call.
Sorry, guys.
There you are. Damn it. He's on the move.
He's on the move. Get him.
I've been afraid of this. Threats to my family again.
Cabron! Whoa. Aiden, Jesus Christ. How's he running so fast? Nope. No, I'd rather have the Chrome than the 911.
So we have a deal? Shit, yeah, I can't believe you're paying me that much just to make a crank call. Nikki
Someone paid this asshole to harass Nikki. Who would pay for something like that? Hey, did you get anywhere with DedSec? Any of those CTOS hacks?
Yeah, I'm still trying. They're picking you up. Give me time.
Okay, well, I need your help then. Can you trace a phone call?
How can I refuse my best client? Wait, what am I looking at here?
It's from a guy who threatened my family. I want to know who hired him.
Well, the call came from somewhere in the Loop District. But that's as far as I can see.
Okay, I can hack CTOS inside the Loop.
Then I should be able to pinpoint the source of that call.
Anybody want some tacos?
Loom's building a new CTOS center in the Loop. It's perfect.
DedSec tried to attack that center last month. We failed, and they just added more armed guards. So it won't be easy. Be careful.
You sound like my sister. Relax. Make sure I'm armed and dangerous.
Sweet.
Loom hires private contractors to guard their CTOS centers. These guys
I think he's got my
geared up
car
and
on
wired
mod
for
too.
action. But I'll be ready.
Por favor. Okay. This mod pack's working pretty good. What's next on the agenda? There's a crime nearby we don't care about. It wants me to head somewhere over here. Campaign. But we are gonna fast travel back to our motel really quick. Now we can go to the armory to swap out our weapons. So this is part of the Living City mod. We don't have any... So we can pick up a shotgun. Do you make all this stuff $1? Pile driver is my favorite. Sniper rifles. You pick up the destroyer right away. Pistols. Go with spec ops, so we have empty option. Grenade launchers. And assault rifles. We have any spec ops? Spec ops. So now we got that spec ops, grenade launcher. We can't have the destroyer and the grenade launcher, but that's fine. We can actually get a black market dealer, hijack camera, frag grenades, call police, nitros. $1,000 for nitros, good lord. Let's buy a black market dealer. Can I hack the wardrobe, please? Thank you. So you're saying the glitch outfit was replaced, I believe? I don't know if we have to buy it. Oh. Memories, Vincent, White Hat Hacker. Yeah, I don't see the glitch outfit.
There was a brazen gang shootout at Chicago's baseball stadium earlier. Police cornered gang members in the stadium basement while thousands of spectators...
Alright, I don't think there's anywhere we can fast travel yet. That's a gas station. That's a CTOS tower. That's where they want us to go. Let's get to a clothing shop.
Okay, she's ready when you are.
Let's hit the ATM real quick. Grab some cash monies. Bum, 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 bum. Why does it put the car so far away here?
Please believe me. I'm coming so hard.
Don't see E3 headlights. Trying to get to the train tracks. There you go, train tracks. We're going to take the train tracks over. Actually, we're pretty close to clothing store right here. Do. Bop, 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 bop.
How can I help you?
So there's a cyberpunk outfit. There's the glitch outfit. So this is a custom outfit?
Thanks for the purchase.
What do we got? Is it oh, interesting. It's got like little bat wings. So this is the Tito outfit, I guess. What else we got in here that might be custom?
What can I get you? Whatever you want, odds are I've got it.
Blindside. Can't afford any of this crap. Deep blue, urban chemistry. Trying to see if there's anything else custom in here. These are default ones as far as I know. Yeah, the Nomad outfit. Vamp outfit. Bloodstain's one of my favorites. I guess that's the only custom one. Let's go ahead and wear it. I like the red trim and stuff.
Not good enough?
I like it. Kinda nice. Kinda nice. Alright, let's check the map. We can drop down on the highway there. See if we can get to that highway. Still getting used to the focus mode sound. Oh, whoa, dude, whoa. What the fuck? Where'd my bike go? Dude. They're just effing it up. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's a way down here without dying. Alright, let's die, see where we end up. Oh, what did we land on? We landed on a bush. That'd be a cool bush to hide on, actually. To remember where that is. Where is that on the map? Right on the corner here, next to the bridge. Alright. Hey, thanks for catching my bike.
Oh, man.
Oh, now it's dead. Hey, there's another bike right here. Sweet. It's got more gas anyway.
If CTOS doubles their guards, I better double my weapons.
How you doing?
Purchase the 416 assault rifle.
Welcome.
Over the past few weeks, CTOS centers throughout Chicago have increased security due to several attacks from activist hacker group DedSec. When asked about security changes, Bloom spokeswoman Charlotte Gardner was decisive. Chicago's safety is paramount, so we've hired private security for every CTOS control center. These highly skilled peacekeepers have trained in the most dangerous regions of the world. In fact, Ms. Gardner, these peacekeepers you refer to are military mercenaries, many with criminal records. Isn't that true? Indeed, they've served time in the military, but
Make sure my stream's still going on, okay?
serving their country, should we? Our CTOS network is well protected, and that gives Chicago citizens the comfort they deserve. That was Bloom spokeswoman Charlotte Gardner discussing CTOS security.
Alright, looks good. Checking my YouTube stream really quick. Alright. I should get off of here soon. Stream looks like it's going good though. What's it want me to do next? Well, let's me get here. Oh, the backstage pass mission.
This new security is no joke. I need access. Gotta find out who's targeting my family. I want that voice behind the phone call.
What just happened? Who's there?
Whatever, not my problem.
What's going on here?
Hacking puzzle, bitches. Oh shit. How come we're not seeing a video, huh? Oh, there it goes. Spying on somebody.
What was that? What's inside someone's home? Looks
Keeps
like
tabs
CTOS
on
is
everybody.
compiling every intimate detail from private citizens. It's no wonder DedSec despises CTOS.
You are an ugly bitch. nasty piece of shit. You ruined my life, you nasty piece of shit. And now I am gonna cut your throat and put your head in a spice cabinet.
Honey, is that you?
Yeah, it's all fine, sweetheart.
Everything's fine. You go back to sleep, okay?
Oh, that's fucked up. Alright, let's just do the access point.
That's it. I'm hacked in.
What? You mean you're in the CTOS already?
Yeah, I'm Aiden Pierce,
I'm looking
bitch.
at the network as we speak.
That's what I
Got
do.
your access, and I've got mine.
That's what I do, baby.
Online. Everybody's nasty little secrets at the click of a button. This thing's highlighting all kinds of stuff in the district. I could take advantage of some of this.
Keep an eye out for online traffic. Could be fixers in the network.
If I can see them, they can see me. All right, I gotta move. I mean, a lot of noise here.
Give me time to track your caller. I'll be in touch.
Leave the area. But I'm scared. Aiden Pierce, in and out like a ghost. I was never here. District unlocked, bitches. Alright, I've seen a lot of car alarms, so he must be running my car alarm mod.
Hey, I need you to cover something
To mention that.
What is it?
I lined up a loop.
Let me mention that to him. Oh yeah, I should show him. I should do a screen. Hold on a second, guys. So we're gonna find a mod for my buddy here. So we're on the Watch Dogs modding Discord server. We're gonna go to, actually I know where it's at because I put it in here. It's actually in resources. It's because it's just a patch or an update. It's not a full mod. And we're gonna go to I'm gonna look for fuel. In resources, in Watch Dogs 1 resources, look for fuel. And then, yeah, right here is the mod I was talking about. Let me forward this to him. Because you're using the latest LC with fuel system and class sum of classic UI, the fuel icon shows up incorrectly as a clock icon. I did make a fix for this that you can use v2. And then I'll send him this. All right, there we go. So yeah, he's having the issue where the fuel icon doesn't show up correctly. And then the other thing I wanted to mention to him was under archive. Archive. Releases archive. Alarm.
Josh Huffowitz said, "Man, get up off of that thing and mod till you feel better."
Get up off of that thing. Mod till you feel better. Also looks like you're probably using my part car alarms. There you go. Mod till you feel it. So yeah, I have a couple mods I uploaded. They're not fully my mods. I customized them a little bit and made it easier for them to get installed, but I couldn't find them anywhere else, so I stripped them out of somebody else's mod pack and, like I said, customized them, made them easier to install and work better. So that's why I call them epic mini mods. But one is one that adds the ability to hack car alarms for distraction on a lot more cars. And then also the ability to disrupt comms on police officers, which normally you can only do that to like gang members or security. But you can also now do it on police officers now. So some cool mods.
Demanding client, he needs a driver.
No.
But here's the thing. I come in this morning,
I like this outfit with the bat wings.
So I need to move him.
And the red.
Now I could pass this problem on to you since Maurice is really your problem. But that's not my style. I always finish what I start, and all I'm asking of you.
All right, fine.
All right, fine. I'll handle it.
I said I'd handle it. What's the job? Exactly.
It's a delivery job. Gotta move some guy. I mean, how hard is that? Just keep in mind my reputation's on the line here. He's paying top dollar for the best driver in Chicago.
Then he's in luck.
You're in luck. So yeah, his fuel icon is showing up as a clock icon and not the fuel icon that it should be. So I sent him the fix for that. So hopefully he can update his mod pack before it comes out. There is a gas station down here according to the mini map, which you guys can't see at the moment. There, now you can see. It's also showing up as a clock icon. But if you go here, you can actually refuel your car. Refueling the car, baby. Alright, now that's fueled up. I'm gonna go steal this bike. It's raining! Alright, but we should set the map icon to... That's just a crime. Where does it want us to go? Oh, right here. So we're going to go into first person mode, aka body cam mode. Isn't that cool? And then we're going to drive our bike there. First person bike. Wheelie in first person. Whoa, almost missed that turn. Backseat driver. Holy schmoke, holy shnikes. Yeah, whatever. Backseat driver.
What is this?
Oh yeah, we gotta do the 2x the tap thing.
I made too much noise in the loop. This guy's found me. Well, now I better find him.
Let's see if we can find him in first person. I don't think I've ever tried that. Oh, that's too far away, man. Should have kept the bike. Get out of my way, garbage truck. Oh, you can actually turn a lot in first person here. Jesus Christ. Online hacking. Yeah, we're experts.
Shit, he's trying to hack in.
2x the tap.
If I trace his signal back, I'll find him before he breaches my phone.
We gotta find this guy.
There you are.
Wow, that was quick.
Mine now.
Super easy in first person. Barely an inconvenience. Although we're not catching up on this guy at all. Oh, you got in a car? What the fuck? This guy's gonna get away from us. Wow, this is not gonna be fast enough to catch him. Right, he gone. No, we're not gaining any speed on him. Whoa. God, the music. I hate the music. Oh shit. We totally missed him.
Spicy McKeyboard said he's about to become 3x the tap.
He did. He just got leveled up.
I'll need to do better.
That's harder to do in first person. I like it though.
Well, someone's taken an interest in me. Fixers are mercenaries. They work for a paycheck. Someone's issued a contract on me. That's bad fucking news.
That's bad effing news,
If I
man.
remember right, these guys communicate through the grid.
On online contracts app. Now we can do some online hacking. Let's do it. Let's do online hacking. Let's do it in first person. Just to fucking mess with us. Oh wait, can I even? Hold on. There's a trick to doing this in ultra widescreen.
In fact, no time like the present. Let's see what kind of contract I can pick up.
Let's do it. Area widescreen.
One of our high-value targets is
Oh
in
Jesus,
town.
where the fuck are
We
we?
need you to hack them and install a back door for
This
us.
is a terrible spot. Oh, they're about to jet on the car though. See if I can get them really quick. Oh, he's got the slow hacking mod installed. That sucks. It makes you have to hold down the thing longer to lock onto a target. It's terrible for online. I guess it's more immersive for you know, regular gameplay, but I don't like the slow hacking mod. Alright, where's this guy at? He stopped. Yeah, there's some places to hack around here. He's at the gun store, I believe. There's the hardware store. Oh yeah, we were gonna do it in first person, sorry. Okay, there's a good place to hack right here, actually. Although, it won't be that fun in first person, so maybe let's not do that. Oh shit. He's about to take off again. Alright, we gotta watch our hacking circle here. Alright, we'll just start it here. And there's a few places we could hack. Let's go up here for now. And then we can always shift This makes it hard to see anything, though. Alright, let's get out of cover, I guess. Is this a camera? Okay. Oh, that automatically took us out of first-person mode when we did that. When we hacked the camera. Okay, we can go back. Whoa. Alright, he's coming. Can't see him.
Spicy McKeyboard said, "Oh Lord, he comin'."
Yeah, it's a lot scary to hack in first person. There he is. Alright, since he's going up that way, we're actually going to play it safe. And go hide here. Oh, cool. We can hijack the camera. Alright, so we're actually hiding in that bush right there. And he's up there right now. We're hiding in that bush right there that I'm pointing at in the middle of the screen. Where that telephone pole is. Is there anything else I can hack around here? Yeah, it's not much better of an angle. Very, oh, somebody else running by. So you can sort of see the blur for a second there, but yeah, we're by that telephone. Oh, there he is. Oh, he found us. He must know that spot. It's scarier hacking in first-person body cam. I don't know if I like it. It definitely is more challenging. I would have definitely been switching spots more in third person.
All right, now I can deal with Jordy's job. Some kind of driving contract.
Good find.
A guy somewhere.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places we could have went. The post office is right here, which is always good. You can climb up on the roof right here. Whoa. And our game crashed. Now let's see if our stream's gonna crash. Did have one crash out playing online. Just had one more crash. Only the second one ever. While finishing an online invasion. Not sure if it's repeatable. Try again later. All right. Well, that's that. I think I'm going to call it here because I am actually pretty hungry. We got to test out my buddy's mod pack a bit. This is his version 2.0 of LanNisse's mod pack, which we showed you guys on wait, let me go back to it. On the Nexus mods. I'll put it in chat again real quick. Grab the and put that in chat. That's linked to
Extreme.
That's a link to his current mod pack. He is going to be releasing a version 2.0 once we get all the bugs and fixes done. I found a couple things today which I told him to update, so expect his 2.0 version of the mod pack soon, but you can download version 1.95 now if you guys want to check it out. It's got a lot of cool stuff in it. You can read more about it here on the link I gave you. Should have all this stuff, what it's about, what the main mods are that are in it, I'll let him know that his mod pack does seem to include Living City, but he's missing the Living City config file. So that is something I went ahead and just downloaded it by looking up Living City myself and grabbing it. So you guys can do that until he fixes that. Yeah. That's about it, guys. Turn that back on. Check out the Watch Dogs Modding Discord, which I also linked in the chat earlier. For other mods, also check out Nexus mods. Early in the stream, if you're just joining, we went over...
Spicy McKeyboard said that's a good stream.
Thank you, sir. I haven't streamed in a while and been wanting to get back to it. I thought Watch Dogs was a good way to do it, but I'll probably be trying out some other games in the future. Maybe some games with you guys. I sure would love to check out Demio Battle Marked with you guys sometime. Maybe won't stream it the first time, but would be something to stream, fun to stream in the future for sure.
Spicy McKeyboard said cool.
It is $30 or $20 or something like that on Steam. In fact, let me check that out. Battle Marked, since we have Steam up here anyway. Let's get rid of the chat here for a second. Let's go to store. Look up Demio, Battle Marked. It is $30, yeah. Yeah, it just came out of like a month or so ago, so makes sense. But yeah, $30. Oh, I wonder why it says, oh, it says in library add to cart. Oh, that's because I could buy it or something. There's a bundle that you can get that also comes with Demio or some other stuff, but yeah, there's no point in buying it because that's just Demio Battles. You don't want Demio Battles. That's the $20 one. Okay. That's the PvP version of regular Demio. Not my thing. But yeah, Demio Battle Marked. It's pretty cool. It's definitely got some extra stuff over the regular Demio. It's more D&D themed, but it still uses cards. Papa, my Claire Bear dog checking on me. We're gonna go get some food soon. You hungry? Yeah, you hungry? Yeah. Let's see if we can show her on the stream here. Hold on one second. Claire Bear. Oh, it's a little dark. Hey Siri, set office to 100%. It's thinking about it. Okay. Hey Siri, set office to white. Trying to turn the lights up. Set office to white. Siri's not listening, Clara, sorry. Oh, there it goes. That took forever. Claire Bear, what you doing? What you doing, Claire Bear? What you doing? This is my dog Clara, for people who don't know. She's named after Clara from the Watch Dogs game. She does have like white patches in her hair, kind of like Clara does in the game. So it fits perfect. And she's a good girl. Yeah. Oh. Boy. Oh, I guess I could have done that on the big screen. Let's show Clara again. On the big screen.
Spicy McKeyboard said you're not on camera on stream lol, but can confirm she's a good girl.
She is a good girl. See, I'm a professional streamer. I know exactly what I'm doing. And you could probably barely hear me because I'm not talking in the microphone. Yeah. All right. Well, I should get going.
Spicy McKeyboard said audio was fine.
Oh, good. Good to hear. Oh. Well, you know what? For the next stream, I should finish my Watch Dogs mask that you helped me 3D print. Because I have been working on it a little bit. I sanded some more of it down. I do want to test paint and get that going. But once I get that going, I should be able to put it together.
Said hells to the yeah.
That'd be something cool to show off stream. Maybe not the next stream, but soon. We shall see. But yeah. If you haven't, check out Demio. It's super cool. Like I said, the thing I like about it is you actually like pick a character class. You can do custom characters, but there's one of 6 classes. And then you actually like level them up as opposed to just unlocking cosmetics and stuff like that. You actually you can pick up different weapons and stuff like that for them and unlock that, but you actually give them stats and extra abilities as you level them up, which is kind of cool. So whenever you play them in whatever campaign, if you're using that same character, it'll have all that carried on with them. So it's kind of neat. I like it. It's a different way of doing it. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go eat some food. We went out to...
Spicy McKeyboard said see ya.
We went out to First Watch this morning and got some strawberry French toast and some farmer's hash. Something. It was really good, but we got leftovers. Gonna heat that up with some more hash browns and stuff and have some more breakfast for dinner. Woohoo! Anyway, Josh, you're awesome. I'm gonna have to talk to you later and hang out with you guys sometime because I miss your faces. And hopefully all is going well, that you guys are have a quieter house. But thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for checking out Epic Stream Man. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.